Trip and Tea, it's Kate, and this is a brief overview of the Shipping Nibs tab of Kate's spreadsheets. So the first component of the Kate's spreadsheet Shipping Nibs thingamabob is the boxer in the top left corner. The boxer takes a part number and a quantity per box, and it returns the size of the box. This is going to be for your fab products that can be put in various sizes of boxes based on how many we have. So if we had 12 of these, for example, they would go in our 26 by 14 by 16. If we had 30 of them, they'd go in the 24 by 24 by 24. It's going to give you a weight for that box as well, which is just roughly based on how big that box is. There are a couple caveats with this. One is that it doesn't understand nesting. So products that can go inside of each other and take up less space, it doesn't get. Products that can go different directions inside of the box and make more of them fit, it doesn't get. It puts all of the products in the box the same direction and does not nest them at all. So sometimes it will pick a box that is too big if it's a product that nests. It also, on the flip side, does not know about packaging. So it does not understand that side loaders, for example, need a bunch of bubble wrap. So for a product like that, it may pick a box that is too small, but it is pretty good about giving you a good estimate. So once we have our box, we're going to calculate the LTL threshold. So if we had, for example, if we had like 90 of these guys, and we know that we're going to need 3 of these size boxes, we would go, okay, well, should we send those ground or should we send them freight? And the way to find out is to go down here and put your boxed ins, and it will return an LTL threshold. So this is Trip T routing, send orders, or 5 or more LTL. This blue guy at the top is going to do the same thing for carts, except that it's able to pull the dimensions in automatically. So 26, or 23, 26, 40, 91. It's got a FedEx routing, a Trip and T routing, and a UPS routing. So this is the correct routing according to the FedEx website, this is the correct routing according to the UPS website, and this is the correct routing according to Trip and T. So you might use one of these if you were shipping on a customer's FedEx or UPS account, but most times you're going to use this Trip and T routing, just as a rule. Once you've figured out whether you want to send it LTL or not, if you do want to do an LTL, you then need to go ahead and load your products onto a pallet. So you're going to go over to the pallet loader. It has also pulled in your product dimensions automatically, and you're going to go ahead and pick dimensions for your pallet. There are a couple of standard pallet sizes down here, but I did not come up with a clever way to put a drop down for 2 separate boxes, so you do have to type these in. This is going to return the maximum number of this size box that you can put in a single layer on this pallet, and it's going to return the height of that layer. Those things get pulled over here to the Palletizer, which is step 2 of loading your pallet. You're going to put in the total number of boxes that you have, and it's going to calculate the number of layers per pallet, which is based on the layer height that you calculated over here. And it's going to take that whole mess, and it's going to tell you how many pallets you need and what size. So here we have, I've told that there are 7 boxes, and it's telling me that I need 2 pallets, a full pallet and a partial pallet. They're both going to be 86 inches high, and they're both going to be that 30 by 51 size that we chose over here. But one of them is going to weigh 315 pounds, and one of them is going to weigh 245 pounds. So we can take this over to FedEx and get a freight quote.